Wiyake gimana nde mwanchi umurigeriro Getembe TV na okwanira ndonsi asore nande na kwariganire ase Ekeonga Chinsa Ikomi asenchira yobenge waigona okwegena kwana buna kwabiri gokogokera gwetera umurobiri orure asembe umurobiri oburukane oyore koreto asimore na makopio wesemire kwegokire na boyo kwimanyire bono nigo cyaragire Chinsa Ikomi engakingo cyo kwareta wikira aseme ase Ekeonga ngomanyama yasenchira yobenge korwa chingongo au imeyensi ya Kenya anana mono korwa orogongoro Ragusinchenga treni Nyaboga kabana nchwe komwero. Mancho muriga tugo chake Ekeonga Chinsa Ikomi ni gobono abarai au kurwa rogongoro agusi anana mono kurwe county ya Kisii bagenderere kurwe segeto gocha asaboro kiwana mono chinga kichiga bago chugocha ase rusenyinge gose half time oyo bwango iga no mo MC bwe ward ya Manyararo omoske Peter utachi oyugo kwana 90 oborire abayo aboro ko bonsi kere bago cha chirusa gwetigana ne mangana ye metandao boigo koba abayigwere gocha asaba ibori babona gokora umukya ase amasoma abo iri bacha kwegendereria ase amatukare bosyo
na nchiri tukurera ronda tukuganiria bana uri bago travel gotachi half time rero na mambi mbaga ninga tsabari chingiya kibago chugo cha chinka cyabo andi muri bari day school bago chukona baro half time na baro na bagana iringa half time yekera matuka make kibako andanka bakonya abo ibuli babiefu buya mbaba sikuchukonya gochanda ekenyuro na nibo manyenga abantu bono iga konya kuri kibara abana bake kwigura mangana chi abduction na bintu binde igo kero mwiburi ororo arendo mwana oe no mwana na ererende bana ba berenga na bago tumeka chimono tenga chinga kichiri twasomete semester ngorro igo twargo sabangana na banafunzi bari bago chirusa mochi ko concentrate konya kuri mangana chimono tigatasoma sama tukaya maketo bugate togocha gukora twere na sisimi echo nabo konyora at least waraitire abo iburi take your time kwanira abana aba tema ko ba guide mumanya challenges kibabugate abana bakonyora ngibireche bibiya homosexualism na lesbian bya soire elinde kwa bakwandira babekirana n'amasabu
Chomorigerera togoska bosioni go mojumbe mokorobe constituency ya Bonchari umoske Pavero imekenere arure segeto gocha saba gusi asaboigo ababorire bwa chabosyo unegesa kuna koigwana nabo sibo bochori wo mwaka 2027 nabo kumubwate se moske matyanyi aseganga yayo korigia ekirogo kyoburayi bwense moigo mosko imekeni go aruro kobore gocha somurayi bwense gokyanya igatiye bango ibintu bikuna choige miense unenchira yemo yo kwororoberia abakenya obugima.
Ni mzuri Matiang'i anakuja na mimi naomba Matiang'i ni ndugu yetu, si ndio? Ni ndugu yetu tulifanya kazi na yeye. Matiang'i aungwe mkono vile Kionya amesema, vile Jubilee amesema, waacha Matiang'i aende mbele. Na tunaomba wakina Kalonzo, wakina Eugene, wakina Rigathi Gachagua, Rigathi wa support Matiang'i. Lakini wamesema watafanya nini? Wataunda coalition government. Rigathi kuja pamoja, Kalonzo Musyoka kuja pamoja, Rigathi kuja pamoja, Eugene Wamalwa na Tembea waunde sasa waseme nani atakuwa kiongozi. Wataka kufaulu sisi hata mimi nitapigia kura. So, waje support Matiang'i. So, kwa minda so keleno tata kwa nini kusi. Tomoe tupige jet aende juu. Ogo sinywa simbarati yako tupige jet. Baada akitoka kama na simbara takuwa nini? Wewe niambia bangina. Bangina moyo. Mama mbaka simuko. Boda mbale nga na Jared. Boda mole. Sisi hatutaki ile maneno ya kaongo. Unajua? Sisi tunaomba the government of His Excellency the President of Kenya. Kenyans, I cry. The cost of living. Hiyo tunaomba rais uangalie ili Wakenya wajijue kwa Wakenya. Sisi ni Wakenya, sisi si watu wa Uganda, sisi si watu wa Sudan, sisi ni Wakenya. Sasa kama taxes zimeongezeka kila mahali taxes. Sasa Wakenya watatoka Kenya, tutatoka Kenya basi kuachie Kenya. Tuseme Ruto Kenya ndio hiyo kaa. Chukua shamba kila kitu, uza kila kitu, wacha sisi tukae, tuende kwingine.
Nchengweregereria togoska bosio ase taro ya magendro imeyo mocho Mombasa ase kirenga kyogo kinia sekta eri obotari nabo igakorenta amagendro ase rogongo rwa coast ritukuria rero gosema mbia rero nigo muraibwensi atarira norwo jandon unenchera yemo yogo kinia a obotari nigo muraibwensi gokwana asayo muraibwensi nigateba nigarache kubwaterana neba tubwatani kora ase sekta eri obotari unenchera yemo yokwenekya bunenseme yongo skere bosio nabo igo gokinia inamba y'abatari abo bagocha ase ensi ya Kenya. Chinga kechecho gose nigo muraibwense akagere gochi gotarire county ya Lami, county ya Kwale nabo igo county ya Taita Taveta.
Continues to attract more people to visit our country. It is our intention to expand our tourism product so that apart from our beaches, apart from the safaris, going into ecotourism, all the way to cultural tourism, we are working with stakeholders to ensure that we expand our tourism product so that we can attract more people, create more opportunities, have more leisure, and create more jobs for both our young people and for our farmers. I'm very happy this morning to receive this Norwegian dawn that has docked in the city of Mombasa as we expand our tourism product. Just this week, the Ministry of Tourism announced that our tourism numbers are on the upward trajectory. Last year, we had 2 million tourists visiting us from abroad. This year, that number, the year before, 2024, the numbers went up to 2.4 million. Our every intention and plan is to increase that tourism numbers to 5 million by 2027, and it is well on course. Our other numbers, including the local tourists, is now at 7.6 million tourists, both local and foreign, and the resources and the money that the revenues that are coming from the tourism sector are also increasing.
Ngakechecho egatia barai bari barenga sayo bakorawa no muwaziri w'obotari musika musubati Rebecca Miano nabo igo mugavana we county ya Mombasa muske Abdul Somad Nasir nigo batogia gitamukiro ky'umurayibwense nagoteba nigo barachikwenakia gose nigo barachikobwaterana erigo kinia sector y'obotari anene mono enseme ya coast.
The significance of cruise tourism and tourism in general. We are glad that this comes at the backdrop of the results that we announced earlier this week, showing that tourism in Kenya is in an upsurge, and we will continue to put all efforts as a ministry to ensure that tourism thrives in this country.
Catapult the message out there. What the president has basically said right now is eventually all the other cruise ships that we intend to ensure that are coming into Mombasa, it's going to be a seamless approach on a visa where the shipping line will simply be providing a manifest of all the passengers to the port authorities, and the port authorities process that as a one-off. That means if a tourist has been able to come to Mombasa by virtue of a cruise ship, they can be able to do multiple entries. They can be able to walk out, do a tour of the city. If the ship is going to spend overnight, the next day they can easily be able to do something else without necessarily having the hassles and the hurdles.
Thank you very much for welcoming us today in Mombasa Port. And like it was said before, so we have no doubt that your port, your country has a great potential for developing tourist business, especially for the cruise ships. And I think your expectations, you will meet your expectations very soon. Because the main thing, what you have here is the people. The people with your hospitality, how you're welcoming us. So that's the big thing, and probably this is the main factor. And definitely, again, like I said, no doubt you're going to have a success in the
Waziri w'ebyombegosi cooperatives imiyensi ya Kenya Moske Wycliffe Oparanya nigatabire serikali nigo irache koroseria abasaya mabagaye emiremo anene mono ase sector ya byoboremi nabo igo kuigora chichiro chi ekawa. Moske Oparanya niga yakwanitaya iga ase mucho Dar es Salaam ese ya Tanzania asachete kumuwakilisha muraiwense ase gikaro gya G25 gya African Coffee Summit.
Say in my country, kahawa ni dola. Indeed, coffee is a global commodity of immeasurable value to our economies. We converge here as Africans, coffee-producing nations, to reaffirm our commitment to revitalize this vital subsector by seeking to develop strategies that will create employment opportunities for our youth and regenerate the African coffee industry. The theme of the summit, Unlocking Employment Opportunity for the Youth through Regeneration of the African Coffee Industry, speaks to the African Union Agenda of 2063 programs and youth development policies. Africa's youth population is our greatest asset, yet their participation in the coffee sector remains limited due to structural changes.
Wancho murigereria na barayikurekia makirigia ODM bakorawa no mugavana we county ya Homa Bay Musubati Gladys Wanga nigo batebire nigo wero berete bose bo mochori wo mwaka 2027 na nigo barachekonekia bunano bari asete basabono aboriri ababwatani bonsi nabo igo abarayikurekia mekyo go chama na kubwatrana bose wechikurechi.
Sema ODM ndio chama kikubwa zaidi south of Sahara and north of River Limpopo, si kwa sababu yetu sisi kama viongozi, ni kwa sababu ya wale viongozi wa mashinani, wale grassroots leaders. Nyinyi ndio mnafanya chama kiwe chama kikubwa zaidi. Nyinyi ndio mnashikilia chama mashinani. Na mimi juzi nimesema, ukifika wakati wa kureward our people with nominations and other things, and I want to thank Mishi, kwa sababu wale kina mama ambao tulikuwa tunasumbuka nao hata wakati wa uchaguzi hapa, nimeona wengine sasa wako kwa assembly na mahali pengine. Ikifika wakati wa kunominate, tusianze kuleta Kiswahili, sijui wewe leta makaratasi, sijui leta degree, sijui leta hii, sijui leta ile, sijui leta hii ingine. The reason for formation of any political party ni sisi tutafute uongozi wa nchi. We must capture power. Hiyo ndio kazi yetu kuu. Wewe ukifanya kazi pale mashinani, ndio tuchukue ushukani wa uongozi wa nchi. Kwa hivyo sahihi, tunajitayarisha vilivyo. We are preparing ourselves to capture power come 2027. Na njia ya kwenda kwa power ni njia mingi. Tutafuata njia yoyote ya haki na iko katika sheria ya kisheria tufike katika power come 2027. Sijui kama nyinyi mko
Chomorigereria togo chigokora nigo muwaziri w'ebintu biri byonchakane ni mwanyabantu Moske Adendwale agendereire kumwegerera umurai wense asiganga ya magendro anene mono orogongorwa North Eastern anene mono okorose chipara ase ayo asabono amochiri abantu bari abagendete gokora ogochongeria chingwana cy'umurai wense igoroye chipara cha orogongorwa North Eastern.
Inajengwa kutoka Isiolo mpaka Mandera 750 kilomita 100 billion wamekuwa wazimu. Mimi nawaambia hao wakwe wazimu na waende Manare. Hiyo si Ruto amenafanya. Hiyo ni katiba ya Kenya, article 10 inasema hivi. Na Ruto anapigwa vita kwa sababu amepatia vijana wengi kutoka hii mkoa kazi. Sisi ni wa Kenya. Kama vile wale wa Kenya wengine walikuwa wanashika hizo cheo imefika na Mungu akasema ni wakati wetu pia tufanye hiyo kazi. And we have no apologies to make.
No apologies.
We have no apologies to make. Takbir. My takbir tina
Wanzi oboregereria gwikiraga bunongo chwikira omweri w'Ekeonga Chinsa Ikomi asenchira yo wenge mwero korende ayo mona yanda mange no chikoyanyara Chinsa ibere na Chinsa inyeche botko bwarera no yomento Clinton ondiginche ngatreni Nyaboga habira kariri nero gendete kwene kemuna chibichechi na Mario gingwikira chire ase enchira yo gwikira no twakuganirie boregereri borobya ase merobere ko bwati bye bye tumira na ritko
Getembe Television Ekeonga Kiamamogusi
Eduka yo bomo ya Uhuru Superstores Limited nero eduka cholide ilikuwa toka chirangi cha Crown Paints eyuere company nambe yemo eyo korose chirangi meyense yiga ya Kenya. Crown Paints nigo emanyira soko raisia ebintu biriya bikomanya seka ngo kwanira chirangi ejo boyiko chire chechi brand ao ejo chire chingi ya kirage chirangi chiga nigo chire chibirengo ao punabono mbabwate chirangi cyo wakwa imeye nyumba iziko ye nyumba chire chikomentre nigwa amavuta yani oil na buigo chiriya chia mache inyuranga chirangi chiga nigo chire korwase chire cheri guririke iriya gatigati wekariguri iriya bantabati buigo imeya Uhuru Superstores nero eduka yuka iyo bwate emixer iyo wochoganya chirangi wekabunuraganye wochoganire erangiriga aseduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores na wokwege namuna ekale aho watagete nigo kwayanyora wekirano tutarire rero eriwe nyorere abamanyi naboigo enekenga enyumba yao use asomanyete use chire chibiasara nchibwa tokorelekana okuya na ayonsi nigo araikirane ekero utumikite chirangi cha Crown Paints eduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores yego toka se enyumba ya Uhuru Complex imeyumuchurigo musongo eyuerange neduka ya Safaricom Mwigo ngotuka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers eyuere angene bengi ya Credit Bank asamange bakiresi ngwetera ase chinamba chabo 0111161500 Uhuru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani.
Getembe Television Ekeonga Kiamamogusi.
Mungina baba sibia nyabo kenyantari nigo abore tukurwari twire yuma Chinsa Ikomi asense moya nyangoso bunyansiaga imeye county ya Kisii igaborete maga yokwenda asibirero ase ensemeyo onde ora morore ake ase namba 0721252209 ose akorobote sigeta seni kebanyanyimbo kendi yonsi kerange na sare nigakorwa korwa sekenyero kya lia bigutu sensemo ya masimba.
Getembe Television Ekeonga Kiamamogusi.
Chuo cha anuai cha Rirage Technical na Vocational College sasa kinawatangazia usajili wa mwezi Januari au January intake. Inatoa mafunzo katika vitengo kadhaa kama vile automotive engineering, electrical engineering power option ambapo unahitimu kwa viwango vya diploma au certificate katika electrical installation. Pia wana vitengo zaidi katika kosi hii, mechanical engineering ambapo ufunzo wa production